Give me fuel, give me fire, give me that which I desire. Ooh.
Hello everyone, welcome to 8 Bowl Super Speedway. We've got for you tonight 40 laps, and let me show you around the track in case you've never seen it before. Let's ride along with Finley Armstrong around the track, so you kind of get an idea of what it looks like. We got a right-hand turn, to come down to the front stretch. And it banks this way in the left hand, and you can figure it out from there. Just a figure 8 with the bypass over top. So there'll be no collisions on the actual figure 8 part, but hopefully there'll be some good action during the race. I do want to show you something when we come off of turn 3 here, or turn 4 I mean, I should say. The most dangerous part of this track. Probably shouldn't be legal. Right here, you see these barrels in the entrance of pitway is very close to the racing surface. So if we look here, I'll show you a good view of this. And also tonight, this wall has a sponsor. Let me get to it in a second. Let's see. Hold on one second. I'll pull it up for everybody to see. All right, tonight's sponsor of this dangerous wall is Can't get it to work. It's Shetler Customs is the sponsor, because if you hit it, your knot's done. And I had his logo pulled up, but I can't get it to load here. Let me try something. Can't get it to do it. It's not important. I'll try to move it up here. Let's see, did it work? Look at the live stream. Oh, there it is. Okay, I couldn't see it. All right, yeah. So the sponsor tonight of the wall is Shetler Customs, because if you do hit that wall, your night is over, and it will be over early. So thank you, Greg, for sponsoring that tonight. Hopefully that none of your cars hit it. We'll save that spot for Galiza Racing. We'll hope that they find that wall several times. We'll see what happens. All right, let's get into the race. As that was just something funny to do, I thought. Let's see who got the pole for this race, because it was randomized, and we see Jeff Glover of GMS got the pole. So GMS is going to start on the pole after sponsoring that wall. I don't know if they got a little extra bonus for that or not. Let's accelerate. We'll get going. We'll look at some of these paint schemes and some of these drivers before we go green. There we go. We'll stop right there.
Drivers, start your engines.
All right, so we got sitting on the pole is Jeff Glover driving the 88. We got Zane Garrett in the 4, Caleb Lane in the 83. We have Jamie Watson in the 82. Elliot Carpentier in the 6. Zach Ross in the 18. Jess Hanna in the 29. Finley Armstrong in the 17. Sophie Gallagher in the 69. Kyle Simpson in the 9. Jack Ellis in the 5. Turner Woodward in the 23. Jack Ellis in the 5. Tiago Valderas in the 42. Daniel Fernandez in the 89. Vince Curtis in the 74. That guy, Andrew McAvoy in the 99. Turner Manning in the 96. Thomas Cook in the 31. Cameron Murphy in the 92. Ben Gordon in the 24. Ryan Farley in the 41. Carson Hubbard in the 81. Patricia De Leon in the 43. 85 is Vladimir Macaro. 84 is Jack Carr. Vincent Frost in the 44. Callum Johnson in the 48. We're going green. Charles Barker in the 33. Ron Marks in the 13. Liam Tanner in the 61. James Foster in the 95. Jennifer Johnson in the 26. And Freddie John in the number 2. Let's go up front, right along with the leaders. Oh, sorry about the logo. I'll take it off. Sorry, man. Well, I'll get to the logos, or the paint schemes the next time, too. My fault. Logo is now gone. Let's see. All right, coming off turn 4 for the first time. Off cleanly. Tristan, I don't know why he's still in a Dodge. I thought I updated it right. If not, I'll check after the race. I thought I had it correct, but I could have overlooked it. Yeah, he's still in a Dodge, and maybe I just updated it, but I'll fix it after the race. Sorry about the logo thing. All right. So we got Hughes Motorsports out in front. That's where we belong. 83 is going to take the inside on Jamie Watts. Should be able to get the lead off of turn number 2. being pushed by the 18 of Zach Ross. We see the 99 of Andrew McAvoy coming up strong, but we're going into the right-hand turn. They're going to be on the outside, so I'll slow them down. Turn their minimum up. So Jamie Watts gets out to a big lead. Coming off of 4. Drops down there. We're still 3 wide through some of the pack. That outside line right now is nose to tail. Got a few stragglers on the inside here. They should be able to make up ground coming through this turn. Again, Zach Ross coming to the lead with Zane Garrett following him. Oh no, looks like a big wreck in the back right there. Looked like Tanner Woodward got turned. We'll watch the race back to the line here, and then we'll go back and see what happened. I saw the 23 car get turned sideways up into the wall, it looked like. HRI's not going to be happy with that. And who knows who was all involved in that, because it was close to the front. So you can see the picture how much spread out it was. It could have took out several cars. We'll see if anybody wrecks coming to the line here for the caution. All right, now we'll go back and look and see what happened with that 23 car. Not far enough. Let's go back. Big miss there. So I saw the 23. Looks like the 88 turns into him. Let's see what happens there. Looks like the 24 of Ben Gordon gets into the back of Vince Curtis. Let's see what happens here. Gets in the back here, pushes him down. Oh, big crash. Up on the roof. 26 gets in the 88, turns him around. 48 comes it in. 42, the 2. Oh, that's a big wreck. And 5's upside down. Let's go back and look at the 5's view of this wreck. Now, let's go back a little farther. Let's come look at the 26's view. What Jennifer Johnson saw during this wreck. See, you get pushed down up high. We see the cars go up in the air, flipping right on each other. Just gets clipped. You see the mayhem behind as cars continue to flip. Carlos Perez was able to make it through. That might end a lot of people's days early. There goes the 89. Daniel Fernandez with a bent hood. That's probably could end his day. Let's see if they decide to fix it or if he'll be out for the race. A lot of front end messed up. 89's out. Everybody's in the pits. Let's see who's going to lead off the pit road to be first place. Looks like Kyle Simpson is going to come out in first with Jamie Watts, followed by Zach Ross. Then number 24 car, which Ben Gordon, who ended up instigating that mess. Then we have the 61 of Liam Tanner and the 81 of Carson Hubbard. I don't think your whole team crashed, Matt. It looked like I saw somebody come off pit road. Yeah. The Finley Armstrong is still in contention. Doesn't look too damaged. I know they were involved a little bit, but are out here in what place? We're out here in 11th right now. So probably still in pretty good shape. Got the 95 of James Foster in the top 10. Elliot Carpentier in the top 10. Benson Frost. Let's see how many people got taken out of the race. Number 2 retires with a clutch issue. The 26 is retired, even though they were barely touched in that wreck. Must have damaged something pretty bad inside the engine there. And the 89 is retired. We see the 42, 48, 88, and 23, 74, all 2 laps down. Probably was a result of a tow and also extensive damage to fix. But we still got 24 cars in the lead lap. We are coming to the green flag. Let's see what kind of race we can get here. Hopefully we can get a longer green flag run. We know these guys are fighting for the prize. They want to get that first place bonus for this race. Sometimes driving too hard causes an issue. But it didn't hurt 24. 24 ended up coming out on top there. After getting in the back of Vince, he was able to keep his position, keep the top 5. All right, here we go. Back to green flag racing. Cal Simpson takes to the line. Jamie Watts following. They should tuck in for a while until they get up to speed. Once they get up to speed, you should see some attempts at passes, but I think they may stay in line for just a few laps. You can see them starting to get a little antsy back there now. The guys coming into turn number 3. I think by the time we come to turn 1, they should start diving. Well, Jamie Watts is going to go for the lead now. Not going to wait. He's able to clear Kyle Simpson off this turn. He's probably going to get followed by a bunch, and he may lose several spots before they come back into the turn. Got his teammate right beside him. He's going to be able to gain a lot of positions back right here. I don't know if he'll be able to clear Jamie Watts. They should be neck and neck coming off into the backstretch. Go back a little bit. Let's see what we're looking at. See the 17. Still competitive, even though they were involved in that crash. Got several good-looking cars up through here. Let's see if Ron Marks going low on number 33 of Charles Baker. Pushed by Zane Garrett and Caleb Lane, that's also on the inside. I don't know, this second group seems like they're falling a little bit behind. They're going 3 wide. And the front group's kind of stacked and trying to pull it away right now. They need to maybe get lined back up so they can work together to catch them, because they are pulling away for the time being. T-Mobile cars are hooked up together for the time being, but Caleb Lane is not interested in pushing the 6 car right now. They're going to go ahead and go around. Again, all that passing is going to slow them down from this front pack. So we see the first 3 cars, the 82, 24, and 81, lined up straight with 95 pushing behind them. Also, the 96 of Turner McMadden is going to have a good top 5 finish if they're able to stay like this. They will probably not be able to finish on fuel. About 20 laps is roughly the fuel mileage. And most of them pitted that last lap, lap 7, so we should look into that. Lap 27, but if there's a few more cautions, they might be able to push it, but I think they'll all have to take one more stop. Could be green flag stops. Like you say, with that Shetner custom wall, it's also dangerous coming down through pit road right here, because you could easily end up in the middle of that wall stuck. Say 95 is dropped down low to try to take to the lead. That GameStop Spider-Man car. Looks really nice. Pushed by Jack Carter, 3 wide up front. That should probably slow them down a little bit and have that second group catch back up. Don't like to see that. I don't want to see the 24 car behind my car. I mean, if we see what he did to Vince Curtis earlier, hopefully the 82 can keep enough distance, keep him away from the rear bumper, because he's already turned 1. I'd expect him to be willing to turn another. See the first 6 cars lined up nose to tail almost. Jamie Watt with just a little bit of a lead. At the 92 of Cameron Murphy looking low, being pushed by Jack Carr. They're going to end up on the outside coming to turn 3, and you want to be on the inside through here to get the speed. You see Ron Marks diving underneath. He may make a run to the front here, following 96, because they got the preferred position coming through turn 4. If he can jump outside to get the inside lane here, would be beneficial. Oh no, he gets touched by the 95, but he recovers, and that could have been a disaster for that team. I'm sure there's a lot of clinching going on right there. That was really close to being a big wreck. Oh, we see the 44 get touched by the 92. Able to save it. A lot of good saves so far. Ron Marks is not satisfied with being in second. He is trying to prove that he is not a fluke, that he is for real after making the Final Four last year, coming from nowhere. Oh, we see the 9 get in the back of 41 and able to save it. Again, another save. And these guys are driving their hardest. I mean, they are hitting each other and trying to move each other out of the way. I mean, they're going roughly, what, 210 miles an hour through the straightaways and about 200 miles an hour on the turns. So if they had one little mistake, they're gone. That's why I'm so impressed that they're able to save that going that fast. Ron Marks again looking low on the 96. Oh, he touches him. I think the 96 better move or he's going to get moved. We say the number 13 is on a mission. He's going to put that subway car in front. Oh no, we see a major crash in the back. They're not able to save that one. We see them sliding toward the Greg Custom wall. I don't think they're going to hit it, but it's a big mess. The 33 involved, 14 involved, 4 involved, 17 involved. 84 looks like it's going to get a tow because he's stuck. Oh, the 4 just gets pummeled by the 85. Major crash. See if we get back to the front. So we've already took the line. So let's go back and see exactly what happened coming off that turn. All right. So we see here, let's back up some. Let's go into roof mode here. Looks like the 17 clips the 9 right on the rear end, and they both smack against the wall, come out right in front of traffic. 17 is able to come through. Let's look back now at the chaos behind. Sliding everywhere. 24 wrecked. 92 involved in the wreck. We see the 9 coming there. 6 escapes. We see the 93 and 85. They just ain't slowing down. They're just running through people. I want to go back and make sure nobody hit that wall. I don't think anybody did, but just for fun. Because that's where your wicked crashes come from, is people hitting that Shetner custom wall. Let's watch from hooded view. Crash in the wall there. I don't know, Carson Herbert here. Can he make it through here? I mean, what exceptional driving by Carson Hubbard. Gets it through that mess and then barely gets caught up by the 44. I don't think it'll do much damage, but that was a pretty good escape from a very wicked wreck. It's like Turner Madden's going to come out in first. I mean, we've had 2 races today so far, and the Matitude Motors have caused some of the most controversial wrecks. And I don't know if that's a sign for the season to come. Maybe he's just trying to show his dominance, but he's not making any friends out here today. I know he doesn't want them, but when it comes to season time and he's made enough people mad, he better not expect any leeway when it comes to downtime to race for the championship. I don't know what we're doing here. I thought I was going to run into the wall. I don't know, 82 is going high before even the green flag drops. I don't know what that was. I mean, we got several cars that are behind. But just like in today's truck race, the halfway point, I'm going to give a halfway point caution. So lap 20 is going to be the caution anyway. So we'll give them 2 more laps of racing here. And that will get everybody caught up at halfway. And hopefully we'll see some good racing to the finish. Because they are all spread out right now. See Ron Marks out here in front right now. He's our leader. So I'm going to call the halfway point on lap 20. I'll call the flag on lap 20. So once they complete this lap, we'll throw the flag, get the field bunched back up together, and see if we can get a good, strong race to finish this thing out. While we're waiting for that lap to end here, let's look at how many retirees we got. Get right ahead and call this. All right, got the yellow out. Let's look how many retirees we got. We got 88 is retired, the 5 is retired, 69 retired, 42 retired, 74 is retired, 48 retired, 2 is retired, 26 is retired, the 89 is retired, 23 is retired, the 93 is a valve, the 4 ran out of fuel, 99 lost the camshaft, and the 18 is retired. We only have one car, one lap down. That's number 9. We saw just recently go a lap down. Waiting for the pace car to take the field. I don't know what he's waiting on. We're under caution. I just need him to get on track here. All right, there we go. Let's cross the line. Pace car should be leaving. Pick up the field. And we will have roughly 17, 16 laps of racing. Let's see if we can get these guys bunched back up. Maybe some people need to make repairs. Hopefully we'll have a good, strong competition at the end. Because right now, we see that the 13, 96, 82, 41, and 95 had a 17-second lead over the 6th place, which is because of they didn't have enough time to catch back up because of the caution. I didn't change the speed on the pace car, so I don't know why he was going so fast. But as we saw the other night during the Stafford race, the pace car driver doesn't always do the same speed. Sometimes he gets a little excited and does about 130, well, not even 130, about 190 miles an hour on a short track. Let's see if we have any takers on pit road. Probably won't. I can go through the paint schemes that we have currently, the cars that are left. That somebody didn't see earlier because I left that logo up. So we got the subway car here with Marks. CDX Imaging is Madden, but I don't have an updated paint on him. So it says Murphy on the front. They just switched cars for this race maybe. Jamie Watts there. See Ryan Farley here. They're all coming down pit road. Got the GameStop of Foster there. T-Mobile Carpenter RTA. Tanner's in the leaf filter. Simpson in the Wendy's. We're pitting. So I'll try to get through some of these. Got Baker in his Mountain Dew car. Frost in his Premium Shock Smart Energy car. 84 Oscar Mayer, just taking a top off here. Patricia DeLeon in the Tax Slayer car. And she almost beats Ron Marks off pit road for first place. What a pit stop. That was a really good pit stop. Baker had an extremely impressive pit stop. Looks like Thomas Cook is going to end up the one in first, though. There's a lot of struggling on pit road there. Well, halfway on, okay. So what I'm going to do, because we have my car over there without an engine or without a hood, I'm going to send him to the back so we can get him out of the way so we have a chance at a good finish here. I don't want him screwing up at least the restart. I mean, that might end up catching him before the race is over. I'm sorry, Greg. I'll try to get it next time. I didn't mean to leave the logo up there. My attempt at humor was not fully accomplished to what I wanted it to be, but it's okay. All right, here we're going back to green this lap. We have 18 cars in the lead lap. Most of them are in good shape, I think. So we should see a decent lap or a decent race here from the rest of the way on. 2 HRI cars in the top 5. An impressive showing. Got the 31 Winter Air. 96 of Avalanche, also in the top 5. And again, yeah, Patricia here in the 43 tax layer car in the top 5. It's got a few different owners represented. Most of them should have a chance to win. We see Ron Marks has some damage on the back end there. A few of these cars have some rear end damage, just hopefully cosmetic, probably nothing too bad to slow them down. There's our cars. Here we go. Thomas Cook is going to take us to the line. Here we go. Back to green flag racing. Like before, they should all be working together in a straight line and try to pull away from any of the stragglers there. Let's see if we have any off the pace cars. Looks like the 81 was involved in an earlier crash, may have a little too much damage to keep up. We'll see. Maybe when they spread out up front, he can catch back up. But right now, these 3 cars are way off the pace. I don't know if the 81's holding them up. We'll have to find out, though, once the number 6 drops here. And we got the 61 of Liam Tanner following him. Let's see if that's an issue. Got the 9 holding up this whole line. Several of these cars are damaged. We know the 9 is heavily damaged. We see the 9, 44, 41, 83, 17, 92, 84, 85 are all just hanging out in the back. Let's go back up front and see they're all still lined up, nose to tail. See the 96 dropping inside here. Going to make a run on Patricia. Might have the spot. Ron Marks drops below his teammate. Will have the spot. They're doubling up here. Getting ready to attack Thomas Cook coming off this turn. Ron Marks is going to have the advantage coming off this corner, but once they get to the corner, the 31 may be able to overtake him coming back out and see if he has enough push to go. He's on a mission, though. I mean, he is very, very fast. The momentum is still carried over from last season. I know he was disappointed he did not win the championship, but just making the Final Four for that car in particular was rather impressive. Some people called him a fraud, and I'm one of those people, and it maybe showed me wrong. Back out here in front in the first race of this season. Looking really strong. You see Jamie Watts coming through, followed by Liam Tanner. So right now we got 2 GMS cars in the top 5. '82's pulling away a little bit, but they should be able to backstretch, catch back up. So we got an Avalanche, Galiza Racing, Hughes, a couple of GMS. Looks like they're going to be the ones battling for the win here. And again, just like the truck race earlier, when they start catching these lap traffic, it's all going to come down to who can maneuver it or who doesn't get taken out by a certain somebody when they're leading the race. Just kind of like 82 was in the first race. 82's leading now, coming from lap traffic. Hope we don't repeat this because I don't know if I could be any more unhappy, but I'd be a lot more unhappy, I guess. I don't know. I don't think it can happen twice, but I don't want to jinx myself. It'd be very odd for the same situation to happen, 82 leading and getting taken out by a lap car. I don't think that can happen 2 races in a row. So we'll see. All right, 61, 13, and 96 are pushing their way up, trying to catch back up to the 82. 82's got a pretty good lead. See Carpentier coming on low on the 96 there. They're just fighting for position among themselves and still letting the 82 escape a little bit. And see the number 95 come back into the picture there. Make sure he's still, yeah, he's in 7th of KLM Racing. That's James Foster. Looking really strong for this race. He's been up close to the front the whole race. Jamie Watts continues to stretch her lead out. These guys better get it together because them fighting is just letting her pull away. All right, Ron Marks should have a good run coming onto this corner. If he drops low here, I think he might be able to get to the front. May wait a lap because he's getting pushed really hard by Carpentier and Galiza Racing. The Galiza car team had a rough day in the truck race today too. Most of their cars did not finish the race. There were several teams like that. Here we come on the first car. We got Kyle Simpson coming up. Everybody looks to maneuvering well. The 95 stays on the inside, barely getting by, but looks like cut a lot of his momentum. Him and the 61 and the 43 got slowed up more than anybody else. So now it might just be a 4-car race with 10 laps to go. I don't know if they can catch back up or not. Jamie Watts is dominating right now. Again, let's see if we can tell when the next lap traffic's coming up. You can see ahead a little bit going in the turn right there. We can see some lap cars that we're catching. Looks like there's two or three there. So we're catching the 44, the 81, and the 85. So we got 3 lap cars coming that could change the race completely. How well they can maneuver around these guys. '82 continues to lead with Ron Marks still in hot pursuit. Maybe just waiting to pin him against one of these lap cars. We see Macaro here. We'll try with Ron Marks for a few laps and see how well we get around these lap traffic. And the 82 is getting held up big time by the 85. And 85 blocks him up high. Sovitek Motors is trying to cost Hughes another victory. I mean, just stops it on the outside, leaving Jamie Watts stuck there. Ron Marks is gone. And I don't think Jamie Watts will be able to recover from that. I think the 85 has made the 82 lose their chance of winning. So now it's up to HMI or Galiza Racing. We got the 43 of Patricia DeLeon back up into the mix with her teammate, Liam Tanner. I think these are the 4 now after that block from the 85. Now they split around the 44 and the 81. Looks like Elliott has got the inside line coming into the front stretch. Liam Tanner pushing. I don't know if Ron Marks has the speed to keep beside him coming into this turn. Got 7 laps to go here. He should be able to hold this down. I know he's got the push-up stuff, but I think Ron Marks may be able to clear him, holding that inside line. Just not going to be quite enough. Who's the 61 going to go with? 61's kind of straddling the middle and drops down with Elliott and Carpentier and pushes him to the front. Ron Marks is going to have to regroup. Maybe have to slide in front of Patricia. I don't know if he'll get down in time, but doesn't look like it's going to happen. Coming up on another lap car is Caleb Lane. Will he get in the way? Will they be able to move around him? He parks up the 6 a little bit. He slows him down just enough. Carpentier gets out in the front with Patricia following close behind. Here comes 82 back with an enormous run after that block. Can he make his way back up to the front to have a chance to win, even after the 85 tried to sabotage? We thought we were friends with the Soviet team, or the Sovietech team, but apparently that was on false premises there. So we have to reevaluate our partnership with Sovietech after this race, considering the 85 is constantly causing issues with the Hughes Motorsports and Xfinity. There's the 85 again. It's the 82 and the 6 pass. Got 5 laps to go here. A2 might have the position coming in to the lead here. Jerry Watts, she gets the pass. We got Patricia DeLon coming down underneath Elliott here. Who is Ron Moss going to pull? Or should I say push to the front? Oh, good move there on the 9 after the pass. Oh, 43 hits. Oh, into the Shetner custom wall. That is a disastrous hit. I hope that everyone is okay. Let's go back out to the front and see where the leaders are here, because this could be for the win. A2 has a little bit of lead. Can they continue to pull away here? Jamie Watts comes off turn 4, looking to take the yellow flag and potentially the checker flag. Man, that was a hit. Let's go back and see the damage. I don't know if he was able to walk away from that or not. That was a hard hit. I didn't expect it this late in the race, to be honest. And they just, ran right over him. All right. So we're here. We're going to follow the 9, Kyle Simpson, as they come off the turn. And he just gets bumped by the 43 and straight through the wall. That's catastrophic. I'm not sure. I don't know. We'll have to check with the medical examiners hopefully pretty soon. Hopefully get out of that. Let's look at the onboard camera of Patricia as she's trying to make her way to the front, and let's see what caused this issue. She just glances, just a little bit. Oh. I want to slow it down. Let's look at the helicopter. Let's slow her down. Through the Shetner custom wall. Ugh. And the Shetner custom is the one that put in there. That is one heck of a hit. I don't think you'll see much harder hits than that. Whew. Let's go live. Checking our drivers live. We are coming to the white flag. Man, So if all the cars are able to finish under power, you're going to have the 82 of Jamie Watts finishing first. We'll have the 96 of Turner Madden finishing second. Elliot Carpentier finishing third. Liam Tanner finishing fourth. Ron Marks had a strong day, ends up in fifth. That's cars a lap down. We got the 95 of James Foster. We're going to have a good finish coming in sixth today. And then we have, who's next in line? Ben Gordon finishing seventh. Jess Hanna coming in eighth. Ryan Farley coming in ninth. And Jack Carr in 10th. Cameron Murphy 11th. Charles Barker 12th. And Finley Armstrong in 13th. Oh. I'm sure we're hoping that he's okay, but Simpson took a shot right there. We're all concerned. And that was a hard hit. I didn't expect it to be that hard. I mean, through the wall, looked like a skewer that you would grill from July 4th barbecue. Just absolutely catastrophic. So, as we wait for the cars to pass through the white flag, or the tape checker flag, I thank y'all for watching. Hope you had fun. Again, sorry for the graphic being up through the paint schemes. I will fix your issue, Tristan, with that crappy Dodge that the number 2 was driving. That's probably why he got wrecked. Forward, he probably been okay. I thought I had everything fixed, but apparently not. So if you have any issues, fix it. Or tell me that's fine. Try to do my best. Sometimes I overlook things. But going to the race here, we're going to have Jamie Watts take the checker flag and win for Hughes Motors, just like the 82 should have done in the truck race if it wasn't for a certain somebody knocking him into the wall just for the fun of it. And the pace car just hit the Schittner custom wall. I gotta see that again. Boom. Wow. All right. Yeah, and I had a fun race. I appreciate you watching. I'll get everything updated and ready for tomorrow for the Cup race. Tomorrow at 3 p.m. I have the first Cup race ever in the series, and we'll see what happens. Hopefully that nobody has a bad as wreck as that, because I mean we want to see a little chaos, but we don't want to see anybody get seriously injured unless they drive for Kaliza Racing. And with that, signing off, and we will see you the next time.